Well, good morning. It is July 5th. We had another really cold night. Not sure what the cold temperature was, but brother-in-law said that his chairs had a layer of ice in his little table. But all the rain seems to be gone, although we got those goofy horsetail clouds again. I think today we're headed over to Wildhorse Falls, so. Well, that little waterfall right there coming out of that big slide area. My sister Kelly's got a story to tell about that when we were little kids. Probably 10 or 12. Well, we're at our little resting spot. It's remains of the mine that used to be over there. Where I'm standing is where there used to be a bridge all the way across there, but it got washed out. But boy, is this trail rough. Man, is it rough. So rough it broke my sister's hat. Come on, Bambi. Did you take your guys' sister down there, huh? Come on, Bams. Bambi, here you go. Yeah, there they all go down to get their drink. Well, Bambi had to put it in four-wheel drive to get over that big rock. Used to be a big cabin right across the road, right behind Kelly's bike. Somebody left all these core samples here. These make the best knife sharpeners in the world.
Laughing through the big old mud puddle, water puddle, huh, Shane?
Yep. That wasn't there last time, that great big puddle.
I think last time I was up there, it was just a couple little ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go, Bambi. You see you're kicking all that grass. Remember we hiked up to those falls, me and you?
Yeah.
Hiked up to those falls, and then when we were coming down, we seen a bear, and so we had to go all the way around, and when we seen the trailer, we ran.
They used to have bear traps up here all the time.
Yeah.
In the campground, the big culvert traps.
Well, there's so damn many people, there ain't no bears in here now.
Welcome to Wildhorse Falls. Neat little place. Well, these are the lower part of the falls. Most people don't even know these exist. Well, this place is just almost too beautiful for words. I mean, the only way I can describe it is just in awe. Those first falls we looked at were up the left. The main part is coming down the right down here. Just a cascade of water everywhere. Well, those Wildhorse Falls are definitely worth the trip. It's just a short hike from the trailhead. I mean, probably 100 yards. On the weekends, this place is pretty dang busy. So plan accordingly for that. But yeah, it's time to head back to camp before it gets any more crazy up here.
be on that bike?
Yeah, I did.
I missed it.
Well, hopefully you can see that little waterfall coming down through there. Quite the little scenic valley. Only problem, there is a heck of a lot of people up here. Boy, that water is just crystal clear. We used to swim in that cold stuff when we were kids. It must have been a lot tougher back in those days than we are now. Yeah, we had to drive clear out of the canyon to find a spot to let the dogs out and get a drink. And I've got water in the bike, but it's nice to get out and stretch your legs and let the dogs run around a bit after a long drive. Yeah, that's a pretty drive, and it is a road open to all vehicles. But expect a heck of a lot of people on the weekend. And some of those are the ones you shake your head at and wonder how they lived as long as they did. Now we're sitting here waiting for Kelly and Shane. They should have been here by now. We might have to turn back and see if they need any kind of assistance. We'll give them a few more minutes and then we'll head back down that busy road and see if we can find them. Well, I'm kind of glad we camped where we're at. That's been about the 5th one of them that's been by. Here comes another one, so 6, 7. I'll have their music blaring and no care in the world, I guess, but yeah, it sounds like another one, so yeah, there goes number 8. Yeah, I don't know. People have different tastes, but I don't know what you do in one of them big machines but ride the road, so. That might be Kelly and Shane right there. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't see me waving at them, so I guess we'll have to play catch up with them. Well, Bambi's so tired she just fell down there on the ground and won't move. It's either that or I told her to get in the bike. Now I gotta pick her up and pack her to it. That dog is spoiled. Yeah, here comes Bambi and Suki back from the dog beach. Little flowers are just about as tall as Bambi. Well, sitting here looking at these big old deep pools right here in camp. I wonder what the heck's down inside there. Let's stick our underwater camera down there and see what we can see. Well, we stuck that camera down in there. It's not quite the results we wanted. Got one little brook trout. Man, that, as deep as that pool is and how it goes under the bank there, I figured there'd be a whole bunch of fish in there, but we'll try the other pool downstream and see what it produces. Well, we finally found the fish in there. Most of them ain't very big, 6 inches or less. Looked like a little 8-9 inch planted rainbow that was swimming right in front of my camera. I had that out there in the water and looked down, and there's that fish swimming right there by me, so I hurried and got it up there. It looks like it did a lot of posing for you, so hope you guys enjoyed it. But if you liked that video, give me a thumbs up, comment and share. And until next time, see you later.